The Zonta Club is an international outreach with a mission of empowering women through service. The local chapters are collecting needed supplies for women in crisis. I sat down with Patricia Pupek, the president of the Zonta Club of Quabog Valley, and Mary Knight, the director of District 1, to learn more about the group's latest effort.
We are a group of professionals, both locally and internationally, dedicated to advancing the status of women through service and advocacy.
Okay, and you have many different activities that you do throughout the year, correct?
Yes, that is true. We have many service projects that we participate in locally, such as we do a lot of work with the Women Soldier On in Leeds. We actually mentor a group of women up there, and we get together with them at least monthly doing various projects, crafts, just, any sort of activity in general that they're interested in. We've taken them on outings. We've gone to the Butterfly Sanctuary in Deerfield, Lupa Zoo. We have spent an evening making journals with them, and we've done a lot of craft projects over the holidays.
That's great. Mary, how long have you been involved in this, and why is this important to you?
Yeah, the organization has been around for 100 years this year. And our club is 28 years old. I've been in there for just about 20 years now. And I find it really inspiring being with like-minded women who are interested in serving the community and being part of an incredible organization that's serving the world.
I know that you recently had a play on Christa McAuliffe, on the life of Christa McAuliffe.
Yes.
Tell us how that went.
It was amazing. We did a one-woman play put on by History at Play on Christa McAuliffe, and it was an amazing performance.
And of course, Christa McAuliffe died in the explosion of the shuttle Challenger, which I remember vividly.
Right. But this was about her life and everything that led up to it. So it was a real positive experience.
So when you talk about empowering and helping women, I know you have a very important project that's near and dear to both of your hearts coming up in February. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. Yes, this is a really tremendous project that has grown over the years. This will be our 4th year doing what we call the Period Project. We will be assembling packets for homeless women and women in shelters, and we are collecting everything that a woman would need for her monthly menses. So that includes tampons, maxi pads, mini pads, liners, soaps, wipes, underwear, and also monetary donations.
Typically when you hear about collections, you hear about food drives, maybe socks, toothpaste for homeless shelters. This is not the thing that you would typically hear about. What's the response been from people? And also, what have different shelters been telling you about the need for these products?
They are incredibly grateful. Food banks, as well as shelters, are in desperate need for this kind of product. People think about, as you said, some of the other items to donate. But very few people do, and a lot of women and teens go without these products, especially if they have very little money. There's a choice that has to be made. Do I buy food, or do I take care of myself? We've heard stories of teenagers not going to school because they either just too embarrassed, and women on the street, really using unsanitary products to help themselves. So it's really an important topic.
And what's the response been as far as how many items you've collected?
We were ecstatic last year. We were able to put together over 1,000 packets and distribute them to shelters, to the YWCA, to the food banks, as Mary said, and really any organization in need.
Police departments,
yes.
Some of the high schools asked for
right.
packets to have on hand.
And I think that, as we get the word out, so many people are unaware that a woman cannot use her SNAP benefits to purchase feminine hygiene products, that those products are considered non-essential, which is quite an eye-opener.